This is Mark Whitten.
This is Adam MacArthur.
This is Ann Yatko.
This is Molly Chung.
Hey, everybody, this is Michael Yurchak.
This is Daquan Wilshire.
This is Lexi Nieto.
This is Rico Fajardo, and you're watching.
And you're listening to Spoiler Force Podcast. Set your heart ablaze.
All right, so this is episode 193 of Spoiler Force Podcast. My name is Ricky, and thank you for tuning in. Man, it's been a hot minute. We're finally getting caught up to speed with the Rick and Morty stuff. We're on the season 4 review. Got Bobby back on to talk about it. But before we even jump on into the Rick and Morty stuff, I want to just briefly touch over this topic, man, because Chainsaw Man just came out this past weekend. Hopefully, I can get this episode up and out by Halloween or something. But Bobby, just quick thoughts. Since you watched it like yesterday, quick thoughts on Chainsaw Man. What did you think of the movie?
Honestly, it was okay. It's slow to start out, but once the action and everything started got going, it was really good. I don't know. The beginning part it took forever to get to it. I get what they were trying to do, building the story and the characters and the lure and the bond between the two of them. But it just took forever to get there. So and then once that gets established and you kind of have the bond between Denji and the girl, then you kind of it makes sense at the end and everything too. But like I said, it took a while to get there, but once you get to the action scene and everything, it's really good.
Yeah, I can say this without spoiling. This is just the start of the craziness that Chainsaw Man is, like, with their story. This is just the start. It just, the teaser with Makima, like, what is she? A lot of fans are hating her now because of this movie. They're like, fuck Makima, because she killed Reze. And there's this whole like love trope between Denji and Reze, which I love the most. That's why I was telling you, Lynn, like I thought like it's so good because it's just it's so traumatizing with young love, and like there's so many like layers to these characters and story.
Me personally, the reason that I was kind of like about it was because I gotta keep remembering that Denji is only 16. So, but
yeah,
he's a horny little teenager, and that's that's what annoyed me so much about it. He's like, oh, I'm in love with Makima, my love belongs to Makima, but then this chick throws her boobs at him, and he's like, oh, I'm in love, and everything is just like, dude, come on. And so, but
he's Morty, man.
Exactly, and so, but I get it. Like he's a horny little teenager that just doesn't see anything, doesn't have anything going for him. So that's what you got to go in thinking about him. So that's just me personally. So I had to keep telling myself that, okay, he's just a teenager. He's just a teenager. So he acts this way specifically because he's a teenager. So and you got to remember when you were a teenager too.
Yeah. So. I think you have the Rick mindset right now. We're just like, oh my God. Your Rick showing.
Yeah. Oh man, we'll get into an episode about that too. It's fucking hilarious, dude. So.
Yeah. I thought Chainsaw Man was phenomenal. I personally liked it more than Demon Slayer. I know
like
you
Demon Slayer better. So
you think so? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's just the way how the movie was presented. I prefer it to be like story in the first half and then straight up action in the second half, which Chainsaw Man did. Which Mappa killed it too, though. So like.
The animation can only imagine was great. The animation, so the fight scenes, everything like blown out of proportion. I felt bad for Tokyo or wherever they were fighting at. Like they destroyed that city, man. I was like, dude, like they are fucking this shit up.
That's like when Rick in the Federation fights, like, dude.
Yeah, they don't care about anything. Everything free for all, man.
Yeah, I thought this movie was phenomenal, man. I personally liked it more than Demon Slayer, but there was also the Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid movie that came out this past Monday. It was a special screening. I know you and Lynn tried watching it, but that one was a little bit too weebish for y'all.
Yeah.
So
couldn't get into that one at all. Tried it, couldn't do it. Fast forward it, couldn't do it. So sorry, Ricky. We tried.
I really like that one, but Chainsaw Man, phenomenal. If you have not watched it yet, please do. I'm pretty sure it'll still be in theaters for the next week or two. I'm surprised Demon Slayer is still in theaters. I didn't think they'd still be in there. I thought they'd be done already.
Did we tell you about our theater where it came in dubbed, dubbed, and then everybody in the theater kept looking around, like even Belky, because he bought our tickets, and then it started going in dub. I was like, oh wow, it's in dub. That's awesome. And I turned and looked at Belky, and Belky's looking at his ticket. He goes, I could have sworn I bought it sub. And it's surely enough, somebody in front of us is all like, yeah, it's supposed to be sub. And then I look behind us, and the guy behind us goes, yeah, it's supposed to be sub. And then the guy below us was all like, I'll go take care of it. And he ran over there to do. So we watched like the first, I think, 10 minutes in dub, which it was really like, it was pretty good. Yeah. Hey, I understood what was happening.
That's what happened with me and Lee and our late cousin Lee Mong. We watched Mugen Train, and like the moment English dub came on, like nothing against English dub actors, it's your job. But when it came on, everyone in the theater was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
it's a dub."
Man. Hey, dude, nothing. I love dub, man. For me personally, I'm able to focus on the animation and everything. So, and then the story makes sense to me. Like sometimes I'm reading it, and I'm a slow reader, so sometimes I'm reading it, and I'm all like, wait, what did they say? And then I have to wait till and then I have to wait till they animate something. And oh, they said to open the door or something. I'm like, oh my god. So
the worst is when you have like multiple dialogues going on. So you have subtitles at the top, and subtitles at the bottom.
Oh, it's the worst. And so that's
like with Naruto, like they're explaining the technique in like it's in parentheses.
Yeah, and then the name of the technique on the bottom, and then I'm like, oh my god. And so that's why I'm just like, you know what? I'm cool with dub, man. Yeah, don't get me wrong. There are some dubs out there that can use some work, but as long as I'm getting the story and I'm understanding it and it makes sense to me, I'm all for it. Because I at the end of the day, when I watch anime, I love the animation. You know, that's what I'm paying. I'm wanting to see. Don't get me wrong, the story is great, but you're paying for the animation too. You know, so.
Yeah, and speaking of animation, let's get right into the Rick and Morty season 4 review, man. Like, dude, since we're on this anime topic, dude, the first episode, it starts off with an Akira theme.
Great.
You love Akira too.
Yeah. So good. I think the first 2 episodes are probably my favorite, man. Like the first one, what was it? The Death Crystals. Oh my god. And it picks right off after season 3, you know.
Yeah.
Jerry and Beth get back together, and so now Jerry has to get permission to take Morty out on adventures. And it starts in the beginning. He's all like, Morty, can you go on an adventure?
They have to approve his adventures. And
yeah,
then, like,
get approval to go too. But yeah, them stealing the death crystals and him explaining like, oh, these are only good to see when you're about to die or something.
I think like Rick is using it to sell it too, like everything else. Just poaching that shit. He's like, I'm just trying to, sell it and make money. Oh man! And then they fight the poachers too. Like, Rick's like,
the
certain death, certain death.
He puts it on his head. He's all like, no, I'm not gonna die, or certain death. And it pops out and kills them when they're reloading.
Dude, it's so good. And then like Morty gets in touch with the death crystals. He sees like a ending with him and Jessica.
Oh, Jessica, yeah.
Him and Jessica. And then we were talking about horny teenagers, just like Denji, man. He was thinking with the second head, and like he the funny part is like he's in the ship trying to drive, and then Rick calls him out like, I thought you were masturbating.
I thought you were playing with yourself. He goes, is that better?
It's so stupid. Like Morty's not even driving straight. He's like trying to focus.
Yeah,
and,
he's trying to die the right way to get to Jessica.
and then because of that, he causes Rick to die.
Yeah.
And then it brings back what we talked about in season 2, the whole Operation Phoenix stuff.
Yeah, and then you get holographic Rick, which is fucking hilarious too.
Yes, yeah. He like scares Morty.
Yeah.
Like, I'm here to help you. So because it's a nanite inside Morty's spine to help Morty to bring Rick back, but then he refuses to do it.
Yeah.
So I thought this episode was a great way to start off the season, man. Like you got Morty, being more again confident in having the death crystals, and then realizing what he has to do to get to the ending he wants. And then on top of that, you have Rick traveling through other dimensions, going through different Operation Phoenix Earths, and like everything is fucking
keeps trying to get to fascist, fascist world.
Dude, like the first world is fascist, and then they kill him, and then he runs into the Morty, the fascist Morty.
Yeah. Or he runs into fascist Rick, and then fascist Morty kills fascist Rick because he wants to just go on regular adventures again.
Yeah. Rick uses the Meeseeks to kill him.
Kill him. Hey, I love that because they bring back Meeseeks, and then they show the Kirkland Meeseeks too.
Yeah, at the end, the Kirkland Meeseeks.
Yeah. Oh,
he's so mad.
He left me only the Kirkland Meeseeks.
They're all like burnouts and shit.
Yeah.
And they're red.
Yeah.
Oh man, so like this was pretty good. Like I like that, Rick has to keep going, and every time he goes to a fascist university, he ends up
He
dying
kills
or he
himself.
offs himself. Yeah,
Yeah, he's like, nope.
So- and
Like
then
we
he
get the
gets to
teddy
the
bear Rick too.
yeah, which I have. Remember we got those blind
Yeah,
boxes. I had
yeah,
the
the
teddy
black
bear
one.
Rick,
Yeah, and then he finally comes back as I think it was a cock or no, a wasp.
the
Yeah,
wasp.
wasp. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Well, he
goes to
comes
the
back as a
wasp
roach,
family.
but then he eventually comes back as a wasp.
Yeah, oh yeah, because it was the shrimp one,
It's a
and then he
shrimp
was
one. Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
he was talking about, yeah, oh no, we're bipedal, we're more ape-like, and
Yeah.
then
How
the
trippy
shrimp
was
Rick
it to
was
see yourself as a shrimp?
yeah, he's like, so you guys are like fascists, right? Like, no, and then he
No.
starts running away. He's like, what the hell? When was this the protocol,
Yeah.
man? And then when he meets the wasp Rick, he's like, hail, whatever. He's like,
Yeah.
no, dude, like that's
No,
not
dude.
us. And like, what's funny too is like they're eating golden fold because golden
Yeah,
fold like a
Golden and
caterpillar.
his little caterpillar babies come out. And,
Yeah.
bonus.
Yeah, they start eating it, which is fucked up, but so funny at the same
It's
time.
hilarious, dude.
So like
And I
Morty
love the
gets
part where Morty, because he has the death curse of the part where he's
yes,
going through school, and then the bully is gonna kill him, and so he realizes, oh no, this is how I'm gonna die, and then he figures out, oh wait, I can use the crystals to help me figure out codes to get out of this and everything. So he's able to break into Rick's garage and get all the weapons, and then so hilarious. He uses the whenever he's fighting, he uses the Meeseeks to shield him from all the dangers and everything.
and then even like the hologram Rick is like telling him, okay, we got to get back, and you got to get Rick back.
Yeah,
And he refuses
I
to
love
do
the
it.
protesting Ricks.
Yeah.
Too.
And he's eating the KFC. He's like, how do you know that's not how do you know that if that's not chicken? He's like, how do you know what you ate is not chicken?
Yeah.
Like, they're just calling each other out on that shit. Oh man. So he goes into this whole Akira mode, like he becomes like very like above and beyond. Like, and then he takes out some bullies. They're like, we're gonna bully the bully, like
Yeah.
it's new bullying, and then so he takes them out, and it's funny too because Morty realizes that he can't get to Jessica the way he thought he had to.
Yeah,
He
because
has to
every time
avoid
he
her.
tries talking to her, and then he's like, "How am I supposed to ever meet her if I can't even talk to her?"
So he starts evading the law, goes to court, and then this part is so
Oh,
funny.
the judge.
The judge, he has to like say the right thing so that he can get to the
So he's
ending
trying
he
to like
wants.
say any word to get to the part of it, and it's like, what does he say? He goes, "I will always remember our time in Peru."
Did you ever notice like the bottom of the news, like the scrolling feed, and like when the news anchors were fighting, they were like they were saying something about gaslighting, and then the male anchor is like, gaslighting doesn't exist. You guys made it up. You guys are crazy. So like,
Oh no, I
and
haven't
then
seen that.
yeah, so like if you pause like the news part, like there's the scrolling text at the bottom, and it talks about like how like LaCroix is pronounced oddly, and then there's also like talking about how the judges shouldn't believe in ghosts, and like apparently the judge commits suicide after the trial with Morty. Like there's like little
Oh
details like that.
no,
It's
I didn't see
hilarious.
that.
Yeah, it's hilarious just like seeing that stuff play out as Morty's getting more godlike, and then so like he has to ignore Jessica until he's in his 40s, and
Yeah.
then that's when he starts getting all this power, and he's waiting, and then that's when Rick comes back with Wasp Rick, and then they fight Morty, and then the hologram Rick becomes real. And he's
Real,
like,
yeah.
"Oh shit, I can feel like I'm something."
alive.
Yeah, he starts growing, and they take him out too, which was funny.
No, I
Yeah.
like the part where at the end too, where Beth and Jerry are yelling at him, and then Jerry touches Rick or something. He goes, "Oh, your finger has AIDS now." What?
Jerry starts freaking out.
Yeah. Your finger has AIDS now. What? Why?
Fucking Jerry. He's like, yeah, next time, Rick, don't make Morty turn into Akira.
Akira,
No more
yeah.
anime stuff.
Yeah. But then
And
at the end, the post-credit scene is hilarious too. So
what was the post credits?
the one where Morty finds out what Jessica wants to do at the end, and
Oh,
she goes, "Oh, I just want to, be in somebody's bed and comfort them and say, oh, you are basically what Morty was seeing in his dreams,
yeah. She was
And
comforting
Morty,
them in hospice.
and Morty's just like, what the fuck? And so in his mind, he's like, he doesn't get her either way because he's trying to get to this dream and this world, and at the end it was just he wasn't gonna get her anyway. So
And he just like Rick comes back like, you want to go on an adventure? Yeah, sure, whatever. He throws away
piss on me and sent me a gas.
yeah.
He goes, "Oh, well, I mean, okay, that would do. I was just gonna say something else, but I'm down for it."
What's also funny is the ending where like Rick and Morty are talking about like 100 years or something like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
And then Summer's talking in the background, like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
You know, I
Garage,
record everything.
isolate Summer, and then like she's saying some gay shit. He's like, what the fuck, Summer?
Yeah.
You ruined the season 4 premiere. That shit's so funny. Like they always cuss out Summer, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
But that's episode 1 of season 4, man. Again, we're gonna go through the process of just your favorite 3 episodes. What were your favorite 3?
Well, episode 1 was one of my favorites. Episode 2 definitely was one of my favorite. I would say that one.
Episode 2 was the toilet one.
The toilet one, the shy pooper. That one was
Okay.
probably one of my favorite ones. And then, oh man, from there it's either the last episode or last episode is gonna be one of them. And man, it's hard to say. This the snake Morty saves the snake is a good one, and then the soul bonding one is actually really good. One of my favorite ones too. So the dragon soul bonding. So
Yeah, so I had besides the pilot besides the premiere and the finale, I put them down. My favorite episode this season was definitely the vat of acid. That's my favorite episode. That's my
a good
favorite one. And then the second one would be the snake because fucking snake jazz. That's a hilarious one.
You saved this thing.
You fucking Morty.
Yeah.
And that one's good. And then I'd say my third one, like it was hard to pick my third one just because like this season was like there's a lot of we talked about this before, like it's not as good as season 2 and 3, but there's a lot of great bits and great moments throughout, like sprinkled throughout this whole show. So like I would say it's a toss up between like the soul bonding and the like the what was it which one was it? The one where they were doing the whole heisting one.
Oh, Heisatron, yeah.
Yeah.
That one was pretty good too. I just love the random he has to do.
And I made you think. No, I made you think.
Yeah. And like you said, they're just great bits in all of them. I think that's why I remember so much of this one because they have so many great bits in here. So
yeah. Let's see. Oh, I guess we can talk about the ones that we both agree on. So let's talk about the fucking snake one.
Oh yeah.
Dude, let's see. Oh no, and there was also another good one was the so it was the snake one. So it's a Christmas episode. It's a Christmas episode. It starts off with Jerry on top of the roof trying to do the Christmas
shoes.
lights.
Yeah.
And then like Rick, I didn't write it down, but Rick makes like a comment like, you know, something about gods and like I'm God, but no one cares, you know, because I can make him float, but then like everyone cares about like walking on water or something like that.
Oh yeah.
So like, he makes a comment about that, and then he makes Jerry's body weight lighter, but makes his shoes heavier so he can be buoyant.
Yeah. So, yeah.
And so as Jerry's trying to do the Christmas lights, and he's like, well, he has the float ability for like 10 hours. So he's like, oh, I'm not gonna get lost. And he sets an alarm like, oh, give me, you know, let me know when it's done by at 9 hours and 50 minutes or something like that. So Jerry has his own subplot, and then the main plot is Rick and Morty go to outer space, and then Rick's ship gets a flat, which is hilarious because it simulates having a flat tire. And Morty's like, why does it feel like you have an actual flat? The ship is shaking, and then they're trying to fix the ship. Morty comes out. Rick tells him, "Stay in the ship, man. Everything's in space." And then he gets bit by a snake. Oh my god, that's the start of everything. The start of everything, man. Because like next time, stay in the fucking car. You know, like.
And then they had to go to the planet to find the cure or something. And then what is it? They're fighting over race or like snakes or something.
There's division amongst the snakes because of race.
Race, yeah.
Imagine being a racist snake. Dude, I love this episode because it's such a like the writers call out so much shit that happens in like real life, you know, like it's in a snake planet, but you see like how divisions are made in this planet, just like how our planet is. How real life is like there's so much division over stupid shit. Oh my god, dude, this episode was so good. Like just seeing, you know, they killed the snake, and then Morty feels bad because Morty's like, oh, you know, what if they wanted to expand the universe or like travel? So when they get back home, Rick tells them like, hey, don't let it bother you. It's whatever. They're meant to be. They're gonna destroy each other since they're divided. So Morty goes to the fucking pet store, doesn't know what the snake is, and he just buys a random one and like puts a marker on it.
And it's biting him too. What's it called? Slippy, I think it is. Damn it! It just keeps biting him.
Yeah, it's like, fuck you, Slippy. He throws him back in the
Throws him
planet.
out.
Dude, this whole episode is so good, man. Like
And then
they
I think at the end, the snakes figure out how to communicate with the snake, and then they
Yeah.
figure out time traveling and everything. And then they eventually do like a Terminator bit where they come back and try to save Morty, and then all the snakes are trying to destroy him. And then like it's just chaos on Earth and everything. And then what is it? They come in actually bite. I think they bite or kill Morty. I can't remember. And then
Oh
they're
no,
like,
so what happened was like I think Beth and Rick were
Rick.
doing something. They
Yeah, they're trying to find Jerry because Jerry
Yeah,
lost
yeah,
his shoe. And
Yeah,
they made
yeah.
the comment like, "How it takes a lot for a person to lose a shoe or something." They're like, "Oh crap, Jerry's in trouble."
Yeah, so they're trying to find Jerry because Jerry fucked up. And then when
Yeah.
they came back home, Jerry's like, "Oh, I got this. It's fine. It's whatever." And so they leave it alone. And then that's when they came home and Morty gets the snakes attack Morty, and that's when the Terminator snakes come in. And then
Yeah,
as
they
they're
try to
fighting
save
off the
him,
snakes,
and the
he gets
other ones
bit.
try to kill him. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's when Rick's like, "Next time, stay in the fucking car,"
Yeah,
like
you
because he
fucking snakes,
caused
yeah.
Terminator. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even like the part where the snake was like, "Oh, we're here in this form to make you guys feel better." He talks to Beth and say, "Hey, I'm on your side." Beth screams and
Screams
stomps
and
on
kills
him.
him. Yeah.
Dude, this whole thing is just chaotic. And then they have this whole like backstory, like, oh, the human that united us together because it was because of Morty. He united the snakes, and
Yeah.
so there's no racial division. But then now there's between like science and AI and people, and it's just
Yeah.
straight up Terminator. And then they got to go back in time. They got to fix everything. So a future Rick and Morty give them a book that they have to go back to the 80s and help them invent time travel. Then you see the snakes do all this fucked up shit. They save the Abraham Lincoln snake. They stop World War II Hitler snake. There's even like a Terminator snake with the same flat top haircut like Arnold that shows
Yeah.
up. Dude, there's so much shit happens in this episode. Oh man, this was.
And then what's funny is that they fuck up so much that the time cops show up too.
Yes, yeah. Then that was the point because Rick is like, yeah,
He
they're
does it on
gonna,
purpose.
yeah, they're gonna do it so much to where the time cops have to intervene,
Yeah.
and so that's when the time cops come in. They beat up the snake. Like,
Thanks.
"Stop."
Time
Yeah.
travel.
Yeah. They beat up the snake. Oh man, and then like again with Jerry, dude, Jerry's whole mini plot, man, like he just stuck in space, and like even the snake tried to help him. He kicks the snake
Kicks
into
the
the
thing.
plane.
No, I love the part when he finally gets down on the ground and he holds a rock and he goes into that bar.
Oh.
And they're all like, "Well, what are you bringing? No rocks can be brought in here. I have to hold this rock. Your ceiling has a lot of fans." And then the fans flow up and just start beating him up there.
It's so stupid though, because the whole reason why he's floating is because he wanted to play basketball.
Oh
And
yeah.
like he was saying some like low key racist shit, and they were like, "No, that doesn't fly around here, man."
Yeah,
And then
you
like,
can't say that.
yeah, and then he tries to dunk, and that's when he loses his shoe. It's like, oh my god, so stupid. But yeah, that is a great episode. And then even then, like at the end of this episode, like Rick makes it count as an adventure for Morty, so he stamps
yeah.
the card, and then Morty's like, "Damn it, I wanted to go to Boom World,"
World, yeah.
And then at the very end, what happened at the very end? Oh yeah, Rick and Morty have to they have to go and do that part again where they give the book to the past selves.
Time
And then he
travel because
punched.
they had to
Yeah.
figure out time travel, snake time traveling, and so
Yeah.
there's a part in there where what is it? Rick was like, "Oh, I got to figure it out, but I don't have time." So he tries to tell the future him to do it and bring
Yeah.
him to the past him, but then the future them have to do it again to complete the cycle for them to do
Yeah.
it. So
That's
like
when
you
he punches
see,
Morty.
yeah, Morty's like, "Why does he have a black eye?" And then you figure out why he has the black eye because Rick punched him in the eye.
For Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably one of my favorite episodes of the season, man. Just the whole
Yeah.
snake thing, like snake jazz and this the whole build
yeah?
of like it just the snakes like there's no actual dialogue. It's just snakes hissing at each other.
Yeah.
It's so fucking stupid.
And they're writing
Like,
S's.
yeah. On the chalkboard.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude! Like the whole process of it, I'm just like sitting there laughing to myself. Like there's like you can still get what's going on and just snakes hissing at each other. It's so dumb, but it's so good at the same time, man. Great episode. I thought this one was good. Another one that we both liked was the Vat of Acid.
Vat of Acid.
My
That was a
favorite
great
episode
one.
of the season. I literally watched this one earlier today, but man, dude, again, just like Denji, Morty fucking wants to, do things and he wants to have character growth and plot. So like this episode, man, like he makes fun of Rick because he doesn't like Rick's idea of the whole vat of
Vat
acid.
of Acid. He's not
Yeah.
like, oh, your ideas have fallen off. This isn't gonna work. Like you
Yeah.
really created a vat of acid.
And what's funny is like the reason why Morty was pissed because they're under the vat of acid. And the guy that they were trading crystals with was like, "Oh my god, they just went into this vat of acid. I don't know
He
how
had
to
to
handle
take his
this."
nephew. Yeah, he killed his nephew with him. And then
So
they're
he has-
sitting there pondering life
Yeah,
and like,
like
I don't know how to
grieving and,
take
like-
this. Yeah. Morty's just getting impatient.
That's what I
And
love.
what was it? They throw the rat in there, so he has to save the rat and cut out little bones of rats.
Yeah, like those little bones look like cartoon bones, but how did that happen? Like
Yeah.
this whole process in the beginning is just so stupid because
And then they do the ladle too.
yeah, and then shoot the ladle. Morty's just like so pissed because they have to go through all this stupid shit just to prove that this vat of acid idea works.
Yeah.
Oh my god! And then like Morty's like, "Fuck it," he ruins the plan, kills them, picks up the crystals, like, "All right, let's go home." And he was just pissed at Rick.
Yeah. And then that's what he entices him to make the what is it, the save spot controller. And then he makes him so mad. I'm doing it.
Yeah, he antagonized the shit out of Rick. He's like, yeah, that means you just can't do it. And Rick's like,
Yeah.
fine, yeah, I'll fucking make it. And he starts grinding shit out and starts using his hammer.
I'm fucking doing it.
So like, dude, I wrote down the timestamp for when like this whole sequence started because, or at least when Morty meets the girlfriend, but like this whole sequence of like just Morty going to like going through these experiences with the remote because he can save a spot and then redo it, save a spot and redo it. And even then, like the part where it starts is like Goldenfold's talking about like, oh yeah, I missed like half the school because I went on this I followed this girl with this
On a
circus
date,
troupe.
yeah.
And now he has like STDs and a broken heart, some stupid shit like that. Like this whole dialogue like makes no sense. It's just to fill up time. And then like that's when Morty starts using the remote and then he starts enjoying it. He's like, "Oh man, I can do whatever I want with no
I can keep
consequences."
reliving this over
Yeah.
and over. Yeah.
So he starts doing like I wrote some stuff down. He starts doing like the ice cream tasting. He starts
The hobo.
he's driving with heroin Keith. He pushes the old man into the street. He jumps over the fucking sewer hole.
Sewer, it falls
Like
in
stupid
it.
shit like
Yeah.
like him like throwing trash and he missed it. He resets it or like the cheese balls. He misses that. He resets
Cop-
it. Like
we had the cops kill him.
yeah, the suicide by cop.
Super cop, yeah.
Dude, like he does all this stupid shit. Like, and then this is where he meets I don't think they ever named her.
Yeah, I don't think they put her name in there. I could be wrong, but I don't
yeah.
remember her name.
I don't think they named her, but like it's funny because the whole time it's playing Eric Clapton's "It's in the Way That You Use It," and then it goes into this whole
Story.
like up like story, this whole subplot or like this whole other episode within an episode where like it starts at the 11-minute mark or so and ends around the 14-minute mark. So it's a good like 4 minutes or so.
Yeah.
It's a good chunk of this episode, but man, like just like the Snake episode, man,
No
like
dialogue, too.
no
Just straight
dialogue.
music, just
Yeah.
an episode.
dude, it's I don't know this is why I love this episode so much because they did so much with such
With
little
minimum.
time.
Yeah.
Like and like you see Morty go through this relationship. He's happy with her. They
Everything.
fight.
They break up, they get together, they find out they're together, and then they go on a plane trip or airplane ride.
They're supposed to go on like some sort of trip, and then that's when they kind of we watched that Netflix show. I forgot what it was, but like it was like the South American group that got lost in the mountains.
I think I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name.
Yeah, like they kind of that's where they got that reference from when they got stuck in the mountains, and then they were like cannibalizing each other because they had to eat.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, this whole thing, like, happens because because Morty loses the remote in the process where the plane breaks apart.
Yeah.
And so like he doesn't think he's gonna survive, and then he goes off and like finds his remote, and right when he finds the remote, like he passes out and he wakes up in the hospital, and then like everything looks like it's back to
Jerry.
normal, and then fucking Jerry, bro, fucking Jerry presses the remote and it resets it, and Morty forgot to save. Oh my god, dude! Like, for gamers like me and you two, we know what it's like to forget to save, and you lose
While
a
we
chunk
oversave.
of progress. Yeah, that's why we oversave. That's why we both have two save files. We play Final Fantasy and shit like that. Yeah, dude, we have 2 save files. We make sure, like, in case we save over each other's, or in case we forget to save. Sometimes the game freezes, or sometimes like especially with the older games like the PS2 and PS1. Like I remember Final Fantasy 7, like where I had the PlayStation with the screen on it, and the screen got knocked, the game resetted. So there was one time where like I had made so much progress and I wasn't saving, and then the screen got knocked and I lost all that progress. I was gonna crash out like Morty, dude. I was so mad. So for you gamers out there, you understand how Morty feels when when the save file is gone. And
Yeah.
he realizes he's back at the very beginning where he met her. And what's funny is he's standing in front of the adult store. Oh, dude, fucking Jerry, man. I hated Jerry so much in this episode because of this. Like over this little 3-minute arc, like I just fucking hated Jerry. Like you couldn't
Screwed
tell
it all up.
you couldn't tell which one was your remote, you know?
Yeah.
Oh man. And so like yeah, Morty tries to fix it. She maces him in the face, and then because he falls
And
down,
he
it
hits the,
resets
it
it.
hit the
Yeah.
yeah.
He falls down and resets it, so he can't redo it. So whenever he does redo it, it's just him on the floor getting maced. Yeah, then he crashes out, jumps into the gorilla pile, and does all this crazy shit. And then that's when he goes to Rick and is like, I think this is something that I was meant to learn. Like this is I have to learn that you can't live life without consequences. And Rick's like, oh no, there was consequences, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because I remember whenever he gave him the remote, he's all like, "Oh, do you want to go live it, or do you want to learn teach him what it does?" And
Yeah.
Morty's just like, "I just want to go live it," and so he kind of regrets not learning about what the remote actually does.
So Rick's grand reveal, right? This is a hilarious reveal.
It's a typical Rick too. So.
Yeah, it's fucking petty as hell. I honestly think that he could have easily done what Morty wanted, but he wanted to prove a point.
Yeah.
He wanted to prove a point to Morty, like, look, you can't have what you want. The shit you want is so stupid.
Yeah.
Like he tells him, like, yeah, every time you reset it, you killed a Morty from an alternate timeline that matched up to the parallel time that you're in.
Yeah.
And like this whole thing happens, and he's like, yeah, Morty, you've been prestiged. You prestige yourself.
You prestiged me. He goes, there was a Morty died. So every time you died, a Morty died.
Like you never relived it. You just took over the next place. Like
Morty, yeah.
Yeah, you're and he's like, we're not even in our universe right now. You're in some other Morty's universe. And Morty's like, oh my god, what have I done? What happened to all those Mortys? Just fucking guilt trips him and like blames him. It's like, yeah, dude, this is all your fault. He's like, but I can fix it. But you have to
all the Mortys.
Yeah, like theoretically I can merge everything, but you have to do something, because if we merge the worlds together, everyone knows it's you. Like they know that you're the one who caused all this. And then he shows Morty like, oh man, you fucked with the NAACP, you fucked with Gamergate. He's like, is that the Supreme Court justice? Yeah. I wrote that. Is that Supreme Court Justice Sonia Sotomayor? Like, he's like, damn, Morty, what the fuck did you do? Like the fucking
at the
SWAT team
end,
showed up.
And at the end, he has to kill himself in the vat of acid. That's how petty he is.
Like, there's only one way out of this, Morty. Get in the vat.
Kiss the vat.
Yeah. Kiss the vat, Morty.
He picks him off.
Yeah. Dude, like all this because Morty hated the vet idea, dude. Like, oh my god, the whole like this whole ending reveal and like the
pettiness of Rick,
dude.
Too,
this is why I love Rick, man. Like all because Morty made fun of him, and he's like, fine. He made sure Morty remembered it. And you know what's funny too? There's a part in the beginning where they talk about like like right after they get done with the whole vat part, I think Rick says something to him. Like um he's like, oh, something. He tells Morty something about like be ready to deal with the world. And that's what it kind of was. Like he brought the world together,
Oh
and
yeah.
then Morty had to deal with that. So I never caught that dialogue between them. So I thought that was great writing too. But just to see, dude, just to see Morty have to step in the fucking vat and then do like the bones, and everyone's contemplating and like talking about poetry and shit. It's like, all right, we're done here. You guys got to go. And then that's when the cops were like, hey, are we sure this is like an actual
Real
vat? You
acid.
know, is
Yeah.
the real acid. Morty misses the fucking ladle and it kills a
Kills
guy.
the guy, yeah.
And
But
then
then they
the
acid touch the other cop. He goes, "I'm immortal to acid."
what's funny is Rick was like, it's jacuzzi Mountain Dew.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's just Mountain Dew, just heated up Mountain Dew. It's so stupid. And then like when Morty's like, all right, I'm ready to go home, and he's like, oh, this is not even our home. Like this universe, Johnny Carson's alive. There's no 9/11.
Yeah.
There's something else. Like there's no 9/11. And a Rocky Road has peanut butter instead of marshmallow. Like
Oh.
so stupid. Yeah, so that's pretty much this episode. Like again, the snake episode, this episode were my two favorites. My third one, it's a bit of a toss up between the soul bonding and the heist, the Tron episode. Which one did you like more?
Probably the soul bonding. Just
Soul
because
bonding.
the whole dragon, and then what is it? The dragon has all those rare items like the what is it? Oh my god, the album he had with Percocet on it or whatever.
Oh, the Quavo, I think was it
But
Quavo
yeah,
label?
yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
side with Percocet.
I think I wrote it down. It's a future.
Future, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's Future's vinyl album signed with Molly and Percocet.
Percocet, yeah.
It's so stupid. And, like the dragon's a hoarder. And then, dude, like it's all because Morty wanted a dragon
Yeah.
and Rick wouldn't give it to him. And then
Oh, at the beginning too, whenever he
yeah.
crashes it in, what is it? Beth was all like, "Dad, did you promise Morty a dragon?"
Yeah.
Fuck.
Dude, it's so stupid, man. Like Rick was so mad. Rick's like, I didn't want to give him a dragon. Like
Yeah.
it's so dumb because Rick, you learn in this episode, Rick hates magic. He thinks magic's
Yeah.
stupid. So like it's just, and it's just funny that Beth had to be the one that like, hey, you promised him a dragon, so get him a dragon. And then like they get Balthamar, which is Morty's dragon. He's under Morty's control. And like he's living under the house with all the gold, and he has like all like he said, he has all these, he hoards all this stuff, like the heist, original
Treasures and
heist stuff, and
yeah.
Future's album. And then he ends up hanging out with Rick, and they do
Yeah.
drugs together, and then
They actually
they
get
end up
along.
yeah, and then they started soul bonding, which I thought that shit was funny
That's
as hell.
hilarious. It's like he cheated on Morty, and then Morty called the wizard back, and he's a bad dragon, you dirty whore.
You slut dragon,
Yeah. And then Rick's feeling it all because he's so bonded with them.
Dude, I love the part where like they hang the dragon and Rick starts choking.
He's choking, and he's like, "Oh, dragons take a few years to die." And so
Yeah.
Rick's like, "Oh, I feel like I have something stuck in my throat and I can't get it out."
Dude, this whole process of them saving Baltimore was funny too, because like you find out that there's other slut dragons out there.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
realize how sexual this episode was, like just how horny these dragons were, and like all the suggestive themes that they were talking about. Like there was one of the old dragons that had a masturbation chamber, and he finally like walked out of that. He's like, oh yeah, we gotta save this and do this, and like they start cussing each other out and shit. Like, yeah, you're a dragon slut. No, you're a dragon slut. You know, like holy
Oh, we
shit.
completely forgot about the talking cat too. That plays kind of a little big role, not too big.
Oh
but,
yeah.
like, at the end when the dragon and the cat meets each other too. But yeah, Jerry runs into a talking cat, and they're all like, "What are you talking?" Or Rick, he's asking Rick about it, and Rick's like, "What are you talking about?" And so the cat makes Jerry buy him a ticket to Miami and go on this like adventure type thing. And then I think the cat dumps him because somebody poops. I think the cat poops in the sand, and then they're blaming Jerry for it. But then the cat
Yeah.
goes on an adventure, leaves him alone. But then you find out. I don't know. I am curious about what that cat. I was hoping they showed something about that, because when they show the goggles about the cat, and then they're like throwing up, and Jerry's like, "Oh my god, I can't unsee this. We have to tell somebody." I wanted to know what it was, but I don't know. Unless you know.
No, I didn't look at any Reddits or anything. I'm just assuming that this cat has gone on crazy adventures
Yeah.
and must have done something with his family or something that
Yeah.
caused Rick, even because it caused Rick to freak out.
Yeah,
And
and it
so
mind blown him too.
yeah, so he mind blew Jerry, and then like they kicked out the cat. And what's funny is he's voiced by Matthew Broderick, who's the voice of
Oh, I
Simba.
didn't know that. No, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
Ferris Bueller. He's
Yeah.
Ferris Bueller. So I was like, holy shit. But yeah, dude, like the whole cat thing, that's a mystery to me. Like, there's always like sprinkled things like that, like details of Rick that I wish they touched up on too. Like the last season, how Rick's afraid of pirates. And he's like, oh shit, that's
Why
just,
is he so big? That's real.
yeah, like he's afraid of the cop planning, he's afraid of pirates, and the cat freaks him out. So like there's like little things like that. Like I wish they touched up on, because it's like open ended. It's like anyone can interpret, like what
Yeah.
Rick's afraid of. And yeah, like Jerry was like trying to hang out with the cat, and the cat just blew him off with like to go on the yacht. And then he kept asking the thing with this cat too, though. He was always asking questions, and so I think that's what it was with this cat. Was like he must have done something continuously and ruined something. But yeah, at the end he meets up with Baltimore and tries to like hang out with him. You want to go to Florida with me?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, dude, like the whole slut dragon shit, man. They have the dragon orgy, like the whole soul bonding orgy, which that was fucking weird as I didn't. I like I said, I didn't really pay attention to that shit, and so I rewatched it again. I was like, oh my god, this is a bit much. That and then, like the fucking Rick has like Morty's using the spell book to do his spells,
So
and then
yeah.
and then
Summer had the archery power.
yeah, she shoots the arrow and misses and hits Baltimore in the eye.
Yeah, and Jerry or Rick feels it.
I love that when he was like roasting the shit out of the wizard too. That he called him Dandruff the Gray. He's like,
Oh yeah.
he called him that, and then like when the wizard uses his magic spell to kick Rick, like the power of 12 feet, he just starts kicking Rick on the floor. See how like the green feet kicking Rick? Oh my god. Yeah, it was, that one was pretty funny. Like again, there's moments in here, but holy shit, dude! Like it was weird, but it was funny. But yeah, I just thought, I think this was one of the first episodes that they used like more modern music, like because they played Future songs.
Futures, yeah.
Yeah, and when they were doing drugs and shit, I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, that was pretty much that episode, man. Like at the end, yeah, the cat meets up with the dragon. He's like, yeah, you want to go to Florida? And that's how it ends.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think what is that 3 already? So we talked about
Yeah, the
the
top
snake,
3.
the snake. We
Bad
talked about
Acid.
badass. Okay, and the dragon.
The
So
dragon, yeah.
that's 3 episodes. Yeah, I do like the Heistatron one, but that one kind of bored me a little bit because I guess because we know the bits already. The whole
Yeah.
the one of the favorite quotes, like what did he say about the like every time like no, your booze mean nothing. I see what makes you
It
cheer.
just- yeah, you
yeah.
lose
So,
me
like
nothing. I see what makes you cheer. Yeah.
yeah, and then he's also like every time you reject me, it raises my self-esteem or some shit like that. So like Rick has all these like funny ass quotes in there, and then there's Elon Tusk and Mr. Poopy Butthole comes back, and they're all just like double crossing each other.
Yeah.
I do like at the end of this episode, it's because Rick didn't want Morty to write like a script.
Script, yeah.
Yeah, it's all
So
because
he's
it was
doing all this to manipulate him.
so like because even Summer's like, yeah, it's easy. You just write a script and send it to Netflix, and then
Yeah,
they'll approve
They'll
it.
buy it. Yeah.
Then that's when Morty's like, oh man, like I felt like I worked so hard, and then they just took it, they just accepted it. Like it doesn't feel like anything. So that was pretty much Rick double crossing Morty into not writing a heist script.
Yeah.
He's like, but dude, the whole Heistatron thing was funny too, because just him and Heistatron arguing with each other, like, and I made you do this, and I made you do this, and so until the robot broke. I thought that was pretty funny though. Yeah, but overall, this episode was I just like the heist con bits, and the beginning of we talked about this too on when we talked about the Demon Slayer stuff, where like using the anti booby traps. That's how.
Oh yeah.
That's how they go through in the Infinity Castle. Rick and Morty just having the anti booby trap suit. They wouldn't get lost in the Infinity Castle. Yeah, dude, let's just go to the finale, man. Because this finale, dude, I literally just got done watching it before hopping on the podcast with you. But, dude, this finale, Space Beth gets introduced. This is her introduction. And what did you think seeing Space Beth for the first time? Like, because we left off season 3 with not knowing what's Beth like what was her decision on, like what was it, her leaving or was it the clone and all that?
Yeah. No, I mean, I liked it. Like I said, I still remember the first time I watched it when they show Space Beth, and you're kind of like, me personally, I was like, okay, who is this? And you slowly figure out, oh wow, this is Space Beth, and then whenever she got the scan and you see the little thingy in there, and he's like, oh, okay, crap, maybe she is the clone or something. And so then it goes back and forth between them trying to figure out who is the real Beth, and Rick actually put it in both of them.
Yeah, he's like, because if you guys get close, then you guys will get each other's memories. And
Yeah.
then like he was trying to
And-
explain the Space Beth, but then he slips up at the Shoney's. He's like, yeah, but Beth's my daughter. And then Space Beth's like, wait, so am I the clone or whatever? So
Yeah.
he has to freeze her because he's
Yeah.
like, fuck, he slipped up because he doesn't know. I mean,
Yeah.
like at the end, he doesn't know who's who.
Yeah, he didn't pay attention to it. And then well, we'll get to the end, but then like I do like at the end how he shows it too. But then basically Space Beth goes chasing after the real Beth or the Earth Beth, trying to kill her and figure out they're trying to figure out everything too. And then while that's all going on, oh my God, what's her name? Starts going after them too.
Oh, Tammy, the
Tammy, yeah,
Federation,
yeah, the
yeah,
Federation's coming after them too, because the Space Beth has made a name for herself out in space,
yeah.
going against the Federation and fighting against them and everything. And then the part where they're like, "Well, what is your name? I keep forgetting what your name is. It's like rolling off the tongue, and I can't figure it out."
It's so simple, like, but I
It's
don't
so
remember
simple.
it.
I don't remember it.
That's so funny, man. And then she like
Uh,
fucking just shoots him.
yeah, but no, the other part too is whenever they go to the therapy, and then he's talking to Tammy. He's all like, "This is the place where my family tries to better themselves."
Dude, what's funny about that part too is Jerry has that fucking therapy sock. The
Oh
puppet.
yeah, he's all like, "The therapy stock is that you can't use that, Jerry."
And
And
Dr.
then he
Wong's
has
like,
all the commands that he has in the therapy office, like safeguards to kind of get himself out of it.
the garage therapy, family therapy mode. It just like locks the garage down so no one can get in.
Yeah.
So when Tammy invades Earth and she hits Dr. Wong's office, fucking Rick shows up. He's like, save everyone and Dr. Wong.
So, yeah.
He has to protect Dr. Wong.
What was
And then,
whatever he said to activate something? He goes, "Oh yeah, I'll really think about this." Or he
yeah,
said
like
that, yeah,
some along the lines of like I'll consider this and I'm trying to do better or some shit like
yeah.
that.
And then the office transforms and attacks something.
Yeah. So Tammy gets lit on fire, and then when they leave, he tells Dr. Wong, "Hey, Dr. Wong, boundaries, man. Like she has
Oh
to
yeah,
stay behind. She
yeah.
can't go on the ship with them."
Oh, we
Dude,
forgot about the belt part too in the
yeah, I
very
was gonna bring
beginning
that up.
too.
I was gonna
Yeah,
bring that up.
and that
The
plays a role too. So
the
everything about
subplot
this plays
was
a role. Yeah.
yeah, the subplot was just Morty and Summer fighting over the fucking invisibility belt. Like it's so dumb because she wants to use it to spy on this guy that she has a crush on, and Morty wants to go into the girls' locker room with him.
And then what is it? She gets into the guy's room, and then Morty like steals the belt or something. He has the goggles to see her.
Yeah.
And then when he steals it from her, the guy walks into the room, and he's like, "Oh no, I guess this is it. Like the VR goggles, they're so real. It got me into your room and everything."
fucking fucking Morty, like he's so petty too, because like he was like, no, he make because Rick showed the invisibility belt, and Morty really wanted it, but Rick wouldn't give it to him, so he
Give it
gave
to
it
him,
to,
yeah.
to
To
Summer
spite
instead
him.
of fight him. So that's how he was wanting it so bad. And on top of that, the laser beam that's hitting Earth, it's powerful enough, but not strong enough against Wrangler jeans.
Yeah, because
And
they're
the fucking
sponsored by Wrangler.
fucking product placement. And what's funny too is like when they try to escape Tammy, when the Beths meet finally, and Rick's like, if you two stop fighting, I'll take you guys to McDonald's. And then Space Beth gets mad. He's like, or Wendy's. We had a thing with Wendy's too.
Yeah.
Because Rick and Morty had product placement with Wendy's at one point. So
Yeah.
that was funny. Dude, like, and then when the Federation comes and like they get surrounded, and fucking Morty or Summer has the invisibility belt, so she knocks the gun out, gives it to Jerry, and then Rick's like, "Everybody, drop your guns,
Not
except you, Jerry."
Damn it.
Fucking classic. Jerry drops the gun. I'm like, oh my god, dude. Rick was so mad, and like that's when Morty says, "I'm like, this is our arc, Rick. This is our arc. Me and Summer working together." And then that Rick kills Tammy in this episode.
Oh
He shoots her.
yeah.
He's like, you made me go to a wedding. No. you killed my best friend. Damn, I should have said that.
Yeah. And then his fight scene with Bird Phoenix person too. Oh, that was
Oh,
such a good
dude,
fight scene
so
too.
good. I love the dialogue. I love this dialogue. Where
Yeah,
like,
he's on like, what is it? I was wondering who would win between the two of us, and Bird person's like, well, what is it? You always wondered this, but that means you're a bad friend or
yeah,
something.
you were always a bad friend. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
dude, like that. I don't know, man. Like that dialogue just hits hard for me because it's like, I don't think anyone would imagine trying to fight their best friend, but there's always like that moment, like, oh man, like if you ever fought your best friend, like who would win? And like
Yeah.
Rick and Bird person or Phoenix person, like Rick in Rick's mind, he's already thought about like fighting Bird person, and Bird
Yeah.
person who's his best friend was like never thought of that. That's why he calls him like, then you were always a bad friend.
That friend, yeah. Oh, it
So
hit, dude, when he said
yeah,
that. So.
yeah, it's so good. And then like it's just them fighting each other. The animation for this fight was so good. I loved like when Phoenix person had that drill and it was drilling Rick's heart, and then Rick's heart has like that chamber that just like
Shield?
shields it right away.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love that, man. That was so cool. And then
And
like
his intestines are coming out and
yeah,
everything.
dude, he got fucked
it's
up
a
by
good,
Phoenix person.
Yeah, he got beat up, dude. And then what is it? Jerry uses Tammy as a like, I'm alive, and it just triggers Bird person to go crazy.
Yeah, because fucking Jerry dropped her.
Yeah.
He drops her, and then the invisible belt turns off, and Phoenix person freaks out because he took out Rick, and then he fought off both Beths.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then because Jerry distracted him, that's when Space Beth turns him off. Which was such a stupid design. Fucking Phoenix person has an off switch. It's an off switch, and he turns him off. Like Rick and Summer, they stop the beam. They put the fucking pair of jeans in the laser.
Yeah.
It just blows
beam
up.
can't destroy the genes.
But dude, this ending, man, this ending for this episode, dude, like I love this like realization that Rick has where because like they see that he has the mind blown tube, the red tube, and Space Stuff's like, oh, so you mind blew yourself, so you don't even know like who's who. He's like, well, do you guys want to see it or not? Because we get to see who the real Beth is. And then the family just like
Nah, they don't care anymore.
yeah, they refuse. They're like, oh, it's whatever. We have two moms.
Yeah.
Jerry's like, I had
We're
two
leaning
wives.
into it.
Yeah, so it's okay, like Summer and Morty are like, oh yeah, you have space cigarettes and all that shit. So like all that, so they kind of like forget about it. But Rick goes through and watches it, and it picks up right after season 3 where Beth tells him like, you decide who's the clone, or you decide to clone, and you decide to send out to space and who stays. And even Rick can't
decide.
Rick can't decide. He has the machine take off the labels, and then they get yeah, he just
I actually was watching it. I was like, okay, let's see which one it is. But then when they cut away, I was like, okay, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
So.
The cutaway kind of changes up the
Who the real
choice
one
that
and the
Rick
clone-
makes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, dude, but Rick has like this realization. He's like, damn, I'm a terrible father.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude! Like, just I don't know. Maybe because it's the song that's playing too. So like, it's just such an emotional moment, and Rick realizes how bad of a person he is, and he's like, well, at least I'm a good friend. And he has Phoenix person in his garage. tries to fix him. He's like, all right, we'll need more time for you, and he turns him back off. And yeah, and then that's how the season ends. And then the post credit scene is just Jerry fucking tossing the invisibility belt, and he goes in the fucking the dumpster or the dumpster truck, and like that becomes invisible. And then he starts doing all this like side missions, and then he can't figure out where to put the gasoline in, and then he just leaves it. Just runs away, and that was it. So stupid. I swear they give Jerry like so many moments where he can like redeem himself, and then he just fucks it all up for himself. Like he just ruins it.
Even at that, like there was one post credit scene of Jerry that was pretty stupid and hilarious too. It's the one with the pooping scene, or the pooping one where at the end he drinks the global pen, where you get the dream of whatever you want. And so at the end of the post credit scene, Jerry's drinking that vial, and his dream is being a water delivery guy. And and then he delivers the water. He's like, 10-4, I got 90, one stop done, 98 more to go. And then he's just like, oh my God, he wants to drink more of it. He's just like, his dreams are just so stupid, like pointless dreams.
And it's also because he's unemployed. He's still unemployed.
Yeah.
He's still unemployed. They bring that up in the whole when Rick fights Zeus. Like,
yeah.
Or his name's I didn't even realize his name was Reggie.
Oh,
Like
right.
the planet's name
The
is
planet. Yeah.
that the planet's name's Pam, but then Rick
Yeah.
calls her Gaia,
Yeah.
and then she calls the god who looks like Zeus and Reggie. And then there's
Reggie.
even a quote where Rick talks about like, dude, if this is a real god, it'd be a whole different episode.
Dude, that episode is hilarious too, man. Like, what is it? Summer and Morty get drugged up high on drugs and everything, and they
Yeah.
go to God and everything. So, but yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like this whole season, not all the episodes were good, and they had so many good bits in them too. So they just had like stupid bits that were just good all around. So
Yeah. I don't think anything stood out like too well. I mean, we talked about our favorite episodes, but overall as a season, I think they just had good moments. Like they're
yeah,
memorable in like pieces where you're like, oh yeah, I remember this episode. I remember this episode. But story wise, or for like the plot or the longevity of the plot, like nothing really hit hard up until the
yeah,
finale.
yeah. The space best hit hard, and then yeah, honestly, that was about it too. I still remember episode 2 when they're there. He's trying to find the poop guy, and he goes to that war with the lizards and the robots, and then he has the QR code on the hat too, so the robots don't kill him. It's just like little bits like that that got me. That was
Yeah,
hilarious. So
that whole episode though was like Rick's realization of how shitty of a person he is.
yeah,
Like how he has no friends.
yeah,
Because like that point of the episode was like the guy was telling him like, hey, you could make a new friend, and
yeah.
he kills himself. And then Rick feels bad because Rick was like, Rick spent this whole episode trying to embarrass him, and then when he figures out that he killed himself, like he
Oh,
gives the money to the guy's
the
dad.
dad, yeah. He goes,
Yeah,
"Oh, just it makes you feel better. There's a universe where he's a killer or something."
yeah. He's like, you can clone him or something like that, and you can go to an
Yeah,
alternate universe where he's alive. But then at the end of that episode, it's just like he sits on the toilet and it's just like he wants to make fun of that guy, but he can't because
yeah.
he's gone. I mentioned this already before on other episodes. Like when I had Carol Wyatt on, that was actually one of her favorite episodes that she did coloring for.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of
Yeah,
coloring, especially in the poop world. So
yeah, yeah. And which was, what's funny too is like when he realizes like someone's pooped in his area.
toilet, yeah.
Yeah, he gets like
Well, he
this whole
notices it by the tree branch first too.
yeah.
So.
He goes
And
into
he
this
does the
whole
detective thing.
he breaks down the poop and figure out what the food was, and then
Yeah.
dude, it's just so dumb. Like Rick gets mad because like someone used his bathroom. He doesn't. He's a shy pooper. It's like he has to go
Yeah.
all the way out to this random field and just
In
poop
its
in front
own
of like
place to poop on his
yeah,
own.
like open view with waterfalls and everything. Like he has to be quiet. That
But
reminds me
no.
of like there was like a Family Guy bit that had that too, where like I forgot what episode it was, but it was like an older one where Peter realized like the VIP bathrooms, like they took a helicopter to a fucking waterfall mountain, and that's where they pooped. It's so stupid. But yeah,
No,
that
it's a good season though.
yeah.
I enjoyed this one. So
Overall this was still pretty good. I just like I said, it's hard to compare it to seasons 2 and 3, like we've mentioned before, but I did like, a lot of the things here. Again, I mean, I don't know. I guess because like rewatching it now, just catching details that we probably missed. Because we always watch this stuff like in the background. So we'll always catch on the shit that we know. And so to sit down and like break down, like or take notes on things that we could have missed. Like
yeah.
for me, like I said, the episode that I missed out the most was the starfish one.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah, I mean, I thought that episode was okay. I didn't realize that like I missed out a lot on that episode. Like the whole like flashback moment, like where how Rick and Morty both got caught up by the alien, like the
Yeah.
predator, like, and then like they had to poop out the egg, and then like I forgot about all that. And that's where like the joke finally, because you were telling me about the whole like fart joke, and I was like, they thought that the egg was gonna come out, like say
Yeah,
goodbye to your
yeah.
little boy,
Say bye.
and they just farted. So like I was like, oh okay, so that's what Bobby was talking about. Like that episode for some reason just went over my head, and I had to once I rewatched it, I was like, oh okay, I get it. But yeah, the whole starfishes were like they're just like trying to. They think they just take over a body and reproduce over and over
Yeah.
again. And
Brought the
what's funny
eggs.
is, yeah, and then some the whole thing. The reason why it happened because they forgot Summer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they
And the only
forgot
reason
Summer.
she didn't get killed is because she had a toothpick that the aliens couldn't stick on, so she kept killing them.
Yeah, like the ones that captured Rick and Morty, like they were like a gay couple, like they
Yeah,
hooked up
yeah.
with each other, and then that's what caused them to break free because that
Yeah.
one starfish is like his tentacles got caught on the rock, and then
Yeah.
Morty took it off.
Yeah.
I thought that was
And they wanted to
hilarious as
run
well.
away together, and he's all like, "I didn't realize you were so upset because you liked me."
Let's go have a family together.
But I love that part too because what is it? Summer was basically telling him that story, and they're like, "Well, how do you know all this was going on?" And they're like, "Well, everybody assumed that you guys were like having gay feelings for each other, so we just kind of put it in there."
Because it was a flashback.
Yeah, it was a flashback, and Summer was telling the flashback, but they're like, "How do you know this?"
It's just funny because it's the voices of Rick and Morty that's talking to each other. It's not them physically, but it's just their voices through the aliens. So that's what
Yeah.
made it funnier. That whole bit funny.
Yeah, that's a good
Uh,
episode, though. I think that's as stupid as it was a good one. Like I said, the one that I didn't find good was the train one, but that one
oh
had some
yeah, Story
funniness too.
Lord.
Yeah, Story
Yeah.
Lord. But then that was funny because he was like, "Oh my god, look at that guy's cum gutters and everything like that."
Like, why do you call him that?
Yeah, why do you call him that? Isn't that what they call him or something?
I do remember that episode because this is the one where like you because you like Snowball, so like you were trying to figure out where that bit was where Snowball was
Yeah, and
fighting
the
the
snowball was fighting
cats.
the cats. Yeah,
Yeah, and
so.
that was from the Story Lord
See,
episode.
I didn't even catch that the first time I watched it. It was like the second or third time that I watched it. I was like, "Oh, this is where that scene is in too."
Yeah,
So, see,
yeah,
that's how
because they
much I
have
didn't
bits and
really care
pieces in
about
the
that.
intro from spread out through the season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then that one also showed I think that was the one where they showed the fighting too of all the Ricks and everything. Isn't that
Oh
what
yeah,
it
the
was?
evil
Yeah,
Mortys and
yeah.
the Ricks and all that.
It
That's
showed him
the
like the world that he has or something like that. So.
yeah, and then they started praying to Jesus.
Yeah,
And
yeah, no, no, no. This isn't what you do.
like, why is every old guy in here ripped?
Yeah.
The tickets guy is ripped, and then Story Lord comes in, he's all buff and swole. Like, what the
Yeah.
hell, man?
And then what is it? I love that part where Rick was talking to Morty, like, Morty, you bought something, you took your hard-earned money and you went to go and spent it and bought something you want, and you keep buying, you keep buying stuff, and he keeps telling him to go buy items and everything.
It's funny. It's like it's a toy from the Citadel too,
Yeah,
which is hilarious. He bought something from the Citadel, and then later on the season, like Story Lord comes back, but
we'll get
dude,
into
like
that whenever that season
yeah,
starts
but
to
I
get
don't know. Yeah,
going.
that episode was pretty weak compared to the other ones. I think I guess they were they're trying to do more like an anthology episode, like how they did like with the interdimensional cable or like
Yeah,
Morty's mind blowers. That they want to do something similar to that. 'Cause like we talked about before. I think there's like maybe some sort of subplots or maybe some sort of storylines that they had that weren't in the finished product that they just threw into one episode. Like, oh, this is what we
yeah.
could have done, and there's
Yeah, and it just
possibilities
doesn't
here
make
and
any
there.
sense, but they put it in to make it make sense in the
Yeah,
story. So it's, I mean, I like what they do with it because, like I said, it doesn't make sense, but they still find a way to get it in there. So
yeah. I mean, I hope they come back to those plots though, man. Like the evil Morty war,
yeah,
or like having Snowball come back because Snowball has not come back yet.
yeah, I
There's
agree.
there,
Snowball hasn't come. I mean, the way they left out Evil Morty, he can't come back, but he said he's gonna kill him if he does. So
yeah.
I don't know.
There's a lot that the writers can do, but yeah, season 4 pretty much ends like this, man. Like with the whole ending with Space Beth, and later on in the show we get to see more of her, which I like because Space Beth has actually become one of my favorite characters later on. Like I'm glad that they didn't get rid of her, like or like keep her as like a one stop character. Like she just
Yeah,
shows up and leaves. Like she actually comes back. She's a recurring character, and then
yeah.
she's a lot different from our other Beth, our Earth
Earth,
Beth.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I like that, and like they also showed like she's like enhanced. She has got like a metal arm and like all the
He's
weapons. She's
basically Rick.
weaponized. Yeah, exactly. She's Rick.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I think Rick made a comment to her like, "You're just cosplaying me in my 30s or some shit like that." Like,
yeah,
yeah, he made a comment about that to her. But yeah, that's season 4, man. That's pretty much it, man. Like I said, this whole season was good, but like I still enjoyed it. But man, it's just so hard to compare it to seasons 2 and 3. It's
yeah.
like kind of went down a little bit, but uh, yeah, that's pretty much our thoughts, man. Like I can't wait to talk about season 5. Hopefully, we can try to get season 5's reviewed before Thanksgiving. Um, I want to try to get these reviews done pretty soon because I'll just make the announcement here. I was saving this announcement for like once we hit episode 195, but for those who don't know, I've talked to Bobby about this too. Like I will be pretty much ending the podcast at episode 200. It's just very overwhelming now. And then like with my new Muay Thai schedule and like my personal life and then like just finances, it's hard to keep this stuff up and running. So you made it this far to the episode. Thank you for the support, man. Like I'm still gonna record the rest of these Rick and Morty reviews. I got some friends lined up for episode 198 and one episode 199. I'm trying to get a voice actor for that episode. If I don't, I'm probably just gonna bring on a friend as a guest. But for episode 200 though, the finale, I won't announce that yet, but I do have that guest confirmed. I can't wait to talk to that guest about their stuff that they've been doing throughout the year, but I'm going to save that for later. But yeah, so episode 193, season 4 here. This is the special announcement. I wanted to hold it off, but I was like, screw it. Like I don't know when I'm going to be able to announce it. So just announce it now. But yeah, so season 5 review will be coming up soon. And then just keep an eye out for these last few episodes. And just continue to watch and listen wherever you watch and listen to your podcast, like YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all that good stuff. But again, Bobby, thank you for jumping on the show again to talk about, a little bit about Chainsaw Man and Rick and Morty season 4. I'll hit you up the next time we do the next review. And yeah, this is episode 193 of Spoiler Force Podcast. Thank you guys so much and have a great day.